this is really important because there's such a taboo, I think, around sex and safe and unhealthy sex relationships, and kind of having the conversations that really need to be had.
It touches on so many issues that are still important and still relevant, that we're still grappling with today. How much to tell children about sex, homosexuality, spousal abuse, child abuse. There's a lot packed into this show.
I think the piano teacher at one point was like sticking her legs all up over people, which was kind of fun. It's a lot about like self-discovery, I guess, and what happens when you try to put a damper on that. And it's like it's really destructive to someone's future when you like toy with their personal growth at such a weird age.
I'm a clinical social worker, that's correct. Yeah. Theater can have such a profound effect on the community. It can transcend just merely the art form. It can be more than that. The show could maybe start a conversation, and if you could start a conversation within a family, within a community, maybe we could start to have real change, and I think that that's really important. That's kind of what I do in my job, so, it's planting seeds.
There are so many messages that are conveyed through Spring Awakening with a lot about ignorance is bliss. Is it really? No. It ruins a lot of people's lives. I really like how it conveys the thought that like all adults are the same. Each male is played by the same person, each female is played by the same person. So it's really like relating to the teenager's point of view, because they know exactly how that feels like to have every adult coming at your life in all these different ways and have all these repressed feelings they just don't know how to express. And I think that can really like reach out to people who maybe be struggling with their like sexuality, or maybe struggling with like thoughts of suicide or anything like that, and help them through this process.
All of the characters, they're fictional, but their stories are real. There's so much struggle to educate children and educate families and communities, and Spring Awakening really puts it in an interesting story that you can watch it and it's entertaining, but it really, really hits home, and it's able to educate on so many modern issues.
You talk about the themes and you talk about the things that go on in the show, and you say these buzzwords like masturbation or abortion or teen sex and teen pregnancy, and people are like, oh, that sounds rather gratuitous for a play about kids. It's not gratuitous. It's a play. It's a morality play about what happens when people don't tell the truth, and that's what's important. And we need to tell this story, and we need people to know that if they pay attention to what these kids and these two adults are saying, they might learn something about themselves, especially if they're parents, and kids will learn how to talk to their parents, and hopefully they'll come to the show together and have talking points to move forward in their lives. We're gonna have talkback sessions after both matinees, the 24th of April and the 1st of May, and we're gonna have cast and crew and members of the community facilitating a discussion about the content. This cast that we have already understands what they're doing, and we've barely just started, and it's so exciting, and I get so emotional. I was emotional at auditions. I'm emotional now just thinking about them singing, and they know their characters already, and the talent is abounding, and they're just a real brilliant group of people. I'm so lucky.